Hello friends, so today we are solving this problem, maximum difference by remapping a digit. We are given an integer num and you know that Bob will sneakily remap one of the 10 possibility, we have 0 to 9, to another digit. So we can simply understand in this way. Let's say we are given this num. So what we have to do is we have to replace one of the digit here with any digit between 0 to 10, right? We have 0 to 9 possibility, which is 10. Okay, so we have to replace we have to choose one of them, so that if we replace all its occurrence with any digit which is 0 to 9, so that it will give us biggest. So in this case, let's say if I replace 1, all the 1 with 9, what I will get? I will get this number 99899, right? Because I am converting all the ones to 9, right? So I will get this number. This will give me biggest number, because in the from the left side itself I am converting this guy. This is the most significant place, right, where we have converted 9, and rest all other occurrence of 1 is also converted to the 9. So we got this number. Similarly, we have to also make the smallest number. So how would we make the smallest number? Which should be replaced? Which digit should be replaced to get all the smallest number out of all possibility? So you guys can observe that if I convert this 1 itself to 0, what we will get? All the original array, original num, if we convert all the ones to 0, we will get this 00890, right? Now you can observe that this would be the smallest number if we do this, because most significant place we are converting to 0, so that we will get the smallest, correct? And all occurrence in the question is given, all the occurrence should be replaced with that value, so be replaced with 0. Now if we make the difference between the biggest and the smallest, what would be the difference? Let's say do the difference here. So this would be 9, this would be 0, this also would be 0, and this would be 9, and this also would be 9. So we will get, this should be our answer. Okay, so 990009. So we have to do in this way. So basically now one thing is how to choose these number, that which one should be replaced by what. Okay, so as we know, for any number, when we are coming from the left to right, the first one decides that which should go to the maximum. So in this case, other than 9, if there was any number, we could replace it with the 9. We did in this case. Let's say we make it bit change here. Suppose our number was not like this, but it was something like this. Let's say we have 99891. This was our original number. In this case, how would we choose that which one should be replaced? So if we want to biggest number, this is already 9, right? So it's wastage to replace it with the 9. So see here, whenever we are getting first digit from left to right, first digit which is not 9, if we replace that guy with 9, then we can get the biggest number, right? So in this case, what will happen? This is already 9, this is already 9, this is 8. So this guy 8 should be replaced with the 9. So we can replace this guy as 9, and there is no more 8, so this would be remaining would be as it is. So this would be our biggest number that we have found. Similarly, to get the smallest number, we always know that if from the leftmost value, if we always convert this to 0, means for all the 9s, if we convert to 0, this will give us the smallest number. So that we already done here, right? So see here what will happen in this case, in this context, if we convert all the 9 to 0, this converted to 0, this also converted to 0, this is 8, so keep it in. This 9 also should convert it to 0. So 0, we will see it like this, 0, and this is 1 itself, so keep it 1. Now we can get the difference. Whatever difference comes, that would be our answer. So it would be here, it would be 0, this would be 9, this would be 1, and 9 and 9. This should be our answer in this case. So basically what we have to do to get the maximum value, we have to, till the time we are getting a 9, we will keep on going to right side. Once we get a non-9 value, we will get this guy to replace with the 9, and for smallest, we will always choose the very first value to convert it to 0 and all its occurrence, whatever digit is sitting at the very first value. So this is what we have to do. And so let me show you my corresponding code for it. I have already done it. So see here, first of all, what we are doing, for the sake of simplicity, I am converting this num to string. Okay, so integer dot to string, we are converting this. So we are taking two strings, smallest and s and t we are calling it. Okay, so see here what we are doing. First of all, we are going to the right side. We are starting from I equal to 0 and keep on going till the time we are getting character 9, right? Because we have to find first known 9 character, right? Just we were doing in this way, like we came here at this is 9, this is 9, then at 8 we stopped. So for same way we are doing it here. And once we got that I, so at I that character would be there, right? So we are replacing all its occurrence with the 9. In the case like we got once 8, we are replacing all its occurrence with the 9. So this replace function itself will do that. We don't have to separately do that. Okay, similarly, so we have updated now s with the replaced value with 9. Similarly, if we replace the very first character to get the smallest number, we are replacing the very first character with the 0 and all its occurrence, right? So in this case, like we did here, we converted this 9 as 0 and all its occurrence 0 0 8 0, right? So same way we are doing this here. Now we got both the strings, the biggest and the smallest. Now what we are doing is we are getting the integral value, corresponding integral value, and making this difference. Okay, so s is the biggest string and this t is the smaller one. So we are getting the difference of them, we are returning it. So let me execute this code, which I have already executed. Now I am submitting it. So what would be the time complexity here? So it's not, time complexity is not O of n here. N is the num. Okay, so we just cannot say O of num. The time complexity is here the log of num. Why? Because num is the number itself, and any number how many characters has. For example, I will tell you why it is log of num. Because any let's say we have 10 to the power 3. So how many character it will take? It would take 3, right? It will always represent it in 3. You can take an example of 10,000, right? So we can do whatever is the log value plus 1, right? So here 3 plus 1, in 4 digit we can represent it. So it would be log num plus 1. So it is ultimately log num only, because whatever is the number value, it's a character number of character. It can be represented in log n number of the characters, right? For example, we have a value called 10 to the power 8. So how many characters we can represent it? In 9 characters this number can be represented, and 9 is equal to whatever is the log value of it plus 1. So log num plus 1, which is ultimately log num only. So this would be time complexity. Similarly, log num would be the space complexity also. So thank you for watching this video, and if you guys have any concern, please make a comment over there. Thank you.